Mic check 1 2 1 2. Looks like we got sound, we got volume. How's everyone going? So today I'm gonna first talk about the hottest picks and so the biggest losers and the biggest winners in the market today. So we're gonna start off with that. Then we're gonna look at my portfolio, how I made $420 in about half an hour. I'm gonna show you guys my portfolio. I also made a purchase today. I purchased about 12,000 shares of a certain company. You guys will find out real soon. And we'll take a look at a couple companies I want to look at, a couple companies I'm tempted to buy right now. So it's going to be, and then after I'll do some requests. So let's start off the day with our biggest losers. So today we had a ticker symbol GRSO down 24%. This is a penny stock. It's Growth Solutions Holding down 24% today. Ryu went down 14.8%. Ticker symbol DARE, DARE, went down 14%. Barista Coffee, ticker symbol BCCI, went down 13%. Ticker symbol ACNNF went down 11%. That's Ozcan's Group. Ticker symbol SLNO went down 11% today. THCT, that's THC Therapeutics, went down 10%. So we had a few big losers. Let's see if we can find some big companies that went down today. Tilt went down 6.35%. Cure went down 6.25%. And now let's look at the biggest winners for today. I'm gonna take a look at the chat room real quick, see if it's loaded. What's going on, Mohammed? Good call. Neo. Oh yeah, I am gonna talk about Neo. I pretty much made that video and called almost the bottom of Neo. Obviously Neo did go down a bit, but that was a pretty good call with Neo. I'm finally green with my Neo shares. We'll talk about Neo in a bit. I just want to look at the hottest winners today. So we got Axim, ticker symbol AXIM, went up 44% today. And I did have some support and some resistance lines drawn in for this company, and this company seems to be uptrending with this support right now. So Axim went up 44%. Ticker symbol MCIG went up 31%. And the reason why they went up huge is because of this huge decline that they've had. They had 3 bad red days in a row, and they pretty much made up for all those losses. Ticker symbol ICANF went up 29%. Huge gap right here. But yeah, they went up 29%, which is Integrated Cannabis Company. ISOL, ticker symbol ISOLF, went up 28%. SCNA, Smart Cannabis, went up 20%. Ticker symbol SIC went up 18.18%. Oxley, this is actually one of my big positions. I have 9,000 shares of Oxley, so I might be ready to collect some profits with Oxley. I'm hoping for another green day tomorrow. We do seem to be a little overbought with Oxley. We skipped right past this resistance line, so at this point we might be breaking towards this resistance line at 120. So it's going to be very interesting to see how long this run continues with Oxley, but I will be collecting some profits with Oxley, and I'll keep you guys updated as soon as I do. Ticker symbol JG, Japan Gold, went up 15%. A lot of big winners today. Zine went up 15%. 48 North, I actually tried to start a position with 48 North today, and my sales didn't go through. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm going to check the chat room, see how you guys are doing. What's going on? Faiz, DG Stocks, what's going on? Called the bottom of MCIG, 31%. Nice. Lydia Santiago, nice to see you here. Timing, I'm in traffic. Oh, you're in traffic. Make sure you drive safe though. So DG Stocks, SCNA got that one, was calling it last week. Okay, well, either way, I'm gonna show you guys my orders that I made today. So today I made a sell order for Hexo. I sold 150 Hexo shares at $9.55, and that order got filled. And this is the order. From this order alone, this one sale alone, I made $420 profit. So as you guys could see right here, this is my portfolio. I now own 250 Hexo shares. I had 400 Hexo shares. I bought $6 at $6.76. If you guys do the math, I sold 150 at let me show you guys again. I sold 150 at $9.55. Let's pull up the Hexo chart real quick, and I'll pretty much show you guys when I sold Hexo. So I have Hexo in Canadian dollars right now. So let me pull up the 5-minute charts. So today we had a huge gap in the morning, a huge run in the morning, and then it was followed by a decline. I made my order at around 10. I'm going to show you exactly when I made the order. So the market's open at 9:30. I made my order at 10:01. So pretty much half an hour after the market's opened, I made this order for Hexo at 9:55. And as you can see, Hexo went back up to 9:55 right here. I pretty much caught the top of this I caught the top right here, and that's when I sold the rest of my 150 Hexo shares, and then we started downtrending after that. So I made $420 pretty much in the first half hour of the markets being opened with Hexo. I'm going to show you guys a bunch of other orders I made. I also made a sell order for Kiron, 250 shares at $4.40. Unfortunately, that expired. It didn't go through. I was trying to sell 100 Afria at $15. I don't think Afria went as high as $15 today. Let's take a look at Afria. Afria had a good morning and then slowly started to decline throughout the day. Let me just pull up. So yeah, Afria went as high as yeah, it didn't even go close to $15, as $14.14, and then immediately declined. So that order didn't go through, but I did place some buy orders. I tried to buy some 48 North at $1.28. I honestly don't know why my purchase order didn't go through, because 48 North did hit $1.28 in Canadian, and unfortunately 48 North made a huge run after that, all the way up to $1.44. So literally right here it's been floating around $1.28, $1.29, and I made a purchase order for $1.28 and it did not buy. I'll show you guys right here. 48 North, I tried to buy 1,048 North shares at $1.28. that was a buy order, and my order expired. It did not go through. So that's very unfortunate, because after pretty much 48 North made a huge run, I tried to purchase them, and my buy order did not go through. So that was pretty unfortunate. But I did make another purchase order. I purchased Pure, 12,000 Pure shares at 19 cents, and as you can see right now, I'm currently holding Pure, 18,000 Pure shares at 19 cents. So this is going to be a quick swing trade. I actually tried to sell Pure almost immediately as soon as I bought them at 22 cents, 12,000 shares at 22 cents, but of course it didn't go through. I also tried to buy some hemp at $1, and that purchase order did not go through. As you can see right here, you guys could check out everything that I was trying to buy and sell. I'm just going to check out in the chat room, see what you guys are up to. Yes, thank you, Mohammed. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's see how many likes I have. Time to beg for some likes, guys. And then we'll take a look at what requests you guys have. Oh yeah, and I recently just hit 11,000 subscribers, so I want to thank you guys for the 11,000 subscribers. That's amazing. Channel slowly growing, but definitely can't complain. So thank you guys for the 11K. Hopefully more to come. So yes, DG stocks, thank you. Like the hustler. I missed ACB about it, accidentally bought it at 1366. Oh man, see, that's one thing that I try to tell people not to do. Obviously in the end it's your decision, but I don't like to chase stocks after a stock has made a huge run. And we can pull up ACB right now. I actually have ACB right here, and yesterday we were talking about I think it was the Bollinger Bands, and I did learn a few things about them. Actually, Cyberworld made a pretty cool video about Bollinger Bands, and he said that when the 50-day average and when the Bollinger Band crosses, it usually starts a downtrend, and then when they cross again, it starts uptrending. And we kind of have seen this here, because here the Bollinger Band and the 50-day average, this is Aurora Cannabis, crossed, and then they started downtrending, and then here they crossed, and then they started uptrending. And I also noticed with the Bollinger Bands, when they go below this bottom line right here, it's usually a sign that it's undervalued. So we seen it go underneath the line here, and they immediately started uptrending, and then over here they went above the Bollinger Band. I still need to learn more about this, so I might be saying this wrong, but we've seen it go way above it and then immediately downfall. So that might be a good indicator. And as you can see here right now, Aurora Cannabis is starting to go above the Bollinger top average. I don't know if you guys could correct me if I'm saying this wrong. So right now Aurora might be a little overvalued, but it's not to say that Aurora will stop making a run. There is a lot of volume going on. They do seem to be overbought, but they can continue to push forward. and especially if they do make a deal, but no deal is guaranteed anytime soon. Thank you, DG Stocks. Don't buy ICB yet. We'll dip to $8 US. Honestly, I already have, you guys can see my portfolio right here. I have a very small position with Aurora. I've already collected so many profits. I have 250 shares of Aurora at $7.24. I'm currently up 81% with Aurora. But now I don't want to ruin this average price. I'm only willing to average up if it's around $750, which I'll probably never see again. So I think from now on, if I do see Aurora at a price that I like, I'm going to start a position in American dollars, because I don't want to ruin my Canadian prices. I like the average price I have it at. I don't want to bring it higher. I only want to, unless it's at 750 or maybe a little more than that, but I don't know if I'll ever see that again. So yeah, let's see. What do you think about IMT? John Hughes, you chased it, eh? Well, honestly, Aurora is a very forgiving stock. So we've seen Aurora. I've purchased Aurora and it's dipped down, and usually what I do is I average down, and it's a very forgiving stock, meaning like even if you buy Aurora at too high of a price, it's known to bounce back up again. So yeah, up 26,000 on ACB, can't complain. Nice. DG Stocks is killing it. So far I've collected $10,000 in profit with Aurora. I know at one point I was up over 25 grand with Aurora, but unfortunately I didn't sell all my shares during that point. But yeah, so far total I've collected over 10 grand profit with Aurora, which I can't complain. At least it's money that's in my pocket. It just sucked seeing 25K profit and then seeing that go down. So okay, we'll take a look at some requests. Actually, I do want to take a look at one company. I want to take a look at NEO, because that is I made a video on NEO not too long ago, and just because right now NEO seems to be bouncing back up, it's not guaranteed to continue to push forward. It can easily reverse right now. Right now it's bouncing in between this. So these are previous supports that I've drawn before, and I've mentioned in the past in my video that this $6 support line right here, we'll take a look at the 1-year chart and then we'll zoom in after. This is NEO we're looking at, the $6 support. We've seen NEO bounce off it 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5 times. 5 times it's bounced off this support. And I did purchase NEO this time. I actually made a video. If you guys didn't see my NEO video, you guys could check it out. It's like probably one of my first videos that's not Aurora related that did pretty good. So far it has 4,000 views, so I'm kind of happy that I finally had a video that got some views that's not Aurora related, because I don't want to be known as an Aurora cannabis YouTuber. So yeah, so NEO broke below this support line right here, which was the $6 support, and it was downtrending. And then I drew another support right here and it kind of broke below it, and now it's uptrending, and we kind of hit this resistance line. We've seen time and time again a support line turn into a resistance line. So right now this $6 is acting as a resistance line. As you can see, NEO kind of went above it, and it's kind of just trading right below the $6 resistance line. What I'm hoping obviously is it breaks past this $6 resistance and NEO starts uptrending. It's not guaranteed. Another possibility is it could start trading in between the 560 support and the $6 resistance line, or it might start downtrending. So best case scenario, it breaks past this $6 resistance and NEO pushes forward. That would be the best case scenario, and I would be pretty happy, because that would mean that I timed this company perfectly, and I would love to see NEO go back up to the $8 range, and that's where I would hopefully like to collect some profits with NEO. And best case scenario, which I doubt unless something amazing happens with NEO, would be the 1050 range. So right now NEO's trading in between these lines. I'm pretty happy with that, and I'm pretty happy with that video because I timed that almost perfectly with NEO. Calls after calls. Let's keep them coming. Let's see, Roku, put for tomorrow. Okay, I'll take a look at Roku, Mohammed. I'll definitely take a look at, you are saying it wrong. What am I saying wrong? If I'm saying something wrong, you could correct me. I'm open to some constructive criticism. We'll try to take a look at all these companies. I do notice that my afternoon live streams don't get as much volume. and it's pretty easy to keep up with everyone. First, let's take a look at Roku. Honestly, I'm not going to tell you whether you should put a put on it, or whether you should invest in it, but we'll take a look at their charts. 3 reasons why Roku will bounce back from last week's drop. So yeah, Roku did have a drop, and it's kind of been trading in between these lines. Let's look at the 5-minute charts real quick. Actually, let's look at the 3-month charts. So this was a support, an uptrending support that I drew for Roku, and an uptrending resistance. And surprisingly, I must have drawn this a while ago, because I don't even remember drawing it, and it's been kind of uptrending with this support line. So right now Roku had a huge a nice drop to around $61, and it's been uptrending on this support line. There's also a gap down, so there's a possibility that Roku might continue pushing forward. Mohammed, why do you want to put a put on it? Was there some bad news on Roku as to why you think Roku will continue to decline? Right now Roku's uptrending, and it's kind of good that it had this drop, because it's bouncing in between this resistance here, bouncing in between this support. So I wouldn't see any indication as to why I would put a put on Roku. The only thing I would see is if it hits this $76 support, maybe then I would expect a big drop with Roku. But right now Roku seems to be uptrending pretty nicely. Let me see what you have to say. AMD, we'll try to take a look at all these companies. Hold on, let me just see Roku, look at them on paper, see how Roku is valued. So Roku has let's look at their technical analysis. Roku's currently a buy, and a strong buy. The 1 minute, it's a sell, and a strong sell and a sell. The 1 month, it's a buy and a strong buy. So it's kind of mixed reviews. Roku right now, price to revenue is a 9.4. Price to book's a little high at 28. Price to sales is a 9.4. Total assets 464 million. Market cap of 6.9 billion. So Roku does look overvalued right now. They are uptrending. It's kind of tough to say whether they're gonna have a nice downfall. I could see them hitting this $76 support line, which is close to their 52-week highs. We are in the top half of their 52-week range, so there is definitely more room for downside versus upside. If Roku does there does seem here, I'm going to draw a little bit more lines right here. So this was a previous support, and now it's kind of acting like a resistance here. So around $60 we kind of see a resistance, because we've seen time and time again supports turn into resistance. So this was a support back in 2018 of December. Now it's acting as a resistance. So if it drops if it breaks below this resistance line here, my concern, I'm just trying to see where's another possibility. This has been a very volatile company. Yeah, we've seen Roku go up and down, up and down. So we kind of are, it might be, this same pattern might be happening again, because we've seen it hit this resistance line here and then an immediate downfall. And now we've almost seen the same thing. It's kind of hit this resistance line. And so far we've seen one red day. How did Roku do today? They went up 2% today. So who knows? This one's tough to call. If history repeats itself, they might have a downfall. Maybe to around there's another resistance right here. Just let me draw another line for you guys. I feel like if Roku goes below $40, that would be a good buying opportunity for me. But right now it is uptrending. It's hard to say whether it's going to downfall. Anyways, let's move on to the next company. You may not be winning. Oh, you guys are chatting away. Okay, let's see. You guys had some... What's going on, Armando? 800 shares of Hexo holding till $12 US. That's good for you, man. I just sold Hexo today. I don't know if you missed what I was talking about earlier. I just sold 150. I had 1,000 shares of Hexo, and now I'm left with 250. This is gonna be, I think, my core position. Maybe I'm willing to let go of half, and then that's it for me with Hexo. Actually, no, I think 250. I don't know if I'm gonna sell any more Hexo unless I see it go above $10. But for now, I'm gonna be holding on to Hexo. Anyways, let's look at some other companies that you guys want me to look at. IPR. Okay, we could look at IPR and then we'll look at AMD after. So Impressa, I don't even know if this is the right company. I'm looking at IPR. There's so many IPRs right now. You're gonna have to give me the ticker symbol. IPR CRN. Okay, I'm gonna look for IPR CRN. I can't find this ticker symbol, so I'm gonna have to move on to the next company. Let's take a look at AMD. I've stopped looking at AMD after they went up above $20 because at that point it was just, yeah, it's too expensive for me. We'll take a look at them real quick. I have no supports, no nothing for AMD. We do see a nice resistance here for AMD at around, and it recently broke past its resistance here at $25. So right now AMD does seem to be overbought. They broke past this resistance line at $25, so there's a lot of volume too. It does look overbought. Let me just look at them on paper. Technical analysis, AMD buy, strong buy, and a strong buy. Let's look at the 1 minute. It's probably also a strong buy, a buy and a strong buy. So technical analysis says AMD is a buy, but look at that price to earnings 72. In my books, that's overvalued. I'm pretty sure anyone thinks 72 is a pretty high price to earnings ratio. Price to book 18. So AMD I do think is a little overvalued. Total assets 4.5 billion. Market cap 23 billion. So if you're buying AMD at this point, I would consider that chasing a stock. So I personally won't be buying AMD, but it does seem to be overvalued. Let's take a look at what would be a good buying price for AMD. We've seen this $20 line act as a resistance, and we've seen it act as a support here. So possibly, so if AMD went back down to $20, maybe that would be a good buying point. That's still too expensive for me. I personally won't be looking to buy into AMD unless some miracle happens and we see AMD drop below $16, which that would be a miracle. So right here is the $16 line. We've seen that act as a previous support. I doubt it will drop that low. It would be amazing. But then again, we've also seen AMD recently last year go up as high as 27. We've seen all-time highs, or we've seen AMD go to the 52-week highs of $34. Will AMD go up to $34? That's very questionable. I think it is overvalued, but we've seen companies rise to some pretty wacky valuations, so anything's possible. I don't know if AMD will go up that high. Where will their next support be? Let's see. I think $28 could be a possible resistance line for AMD, so we're gonna see if it breaks past $28 right now. AMD does seem to be currently uptrending. We're seeing AMD make higher lows. So this is honestly, I think AMD is way too overvalued for me. It's just not a company that I'm interested in. It's a really good company, but it's just not for me. And we can just move on to the next company. Cena up 15%, BPMX up 35%, Puff FXF up 12%. Thank you, DG Stocks. Full alert, Agriflora. Every time I hear full alert, I think about that Rich song. Full alert, full alert. Want more of this Trump economy. My business is booming, my stocks are booming, and my life is great, and I love it. That's good to hear, Jeff. That's very good to hear. But remember, what goes up must come down. If your stocks are booming, I'm not saying sell, but I'm definitely selling. No one's ever gone broke from collecting profits, and I'm pretty happy collecting profits even if the stocks continue to rise, because I always keep one foot out the door and the other foot in. I'm holding on to a core position while I collect some profits. What do you think about T-God's earnings? Honestly, I have not even looked at T-God's earnings. All I know is that T-God has been on fire. I'm gonna probably make a video on T-God real soon. I'm not gonna talk about their earnings because I'll probably sound like I have no idea what I'm talking about, because so yeah, the Green Organic Dutchman reports year-end results. I'm gonna probably do a video on T-God tomorrow, so that's when I'll let you guys know exactly what I think about their earnings. Right here, I've drawn some lines, some supports for T-God. So we have this uptrending support line right here. T-God has been consistently been uptrending in between these two lines, and just recently it's broke above it. So we've seen T-God break above this resistance line right here, and now we're approaching the $6 resistance line, and I really hope T-God breaks above the $6 resistance line and starts trading in between 6 to 650. And once, or if T-God breaks past this 650 resistance line, I think that at that point T-God can go back to $8, and then who knows, back to their all-time highs again. But that's strictly speculation. Right now, it's 52-week range. It's in the middle, but in the bottom half middle. So it's looking good for T-God right now. Technical analysis, it's a buy and a strong buy for T-God. Let's see how they look on paper. Price to book is at 12. That does look a little high. Total assets 360 million with a 1.38 billion dollar market cap. Honestly, I would love to see T-God uptrend in between these lines right here, this support right here and this resistance line right here, because I don't want to see T-God go up too high too fast, because it's the same case for most companies. When they rise too quick too soon, it's immediately followed by a downfall, and that's what I don't want to see. I would like to see T-God consistently go uptrend in between these lines, and I think that would be really good for T-God. But if not, I will definitely be collecting profits if they break past this 650 resistance line too quick too soon. Then I'll be collecting profits around here. Let's move on to the next company. I'm loving, okay, yep, we are in the money. Yes, we are, Jeff. No smoking, smoke all day. IMT. Okay, we could look at IMT. I've actually made a video on IMT, and I'm not gonna lie, that was a paid advertisement. I think I've said that before. My IMT video was a paid advertisement. I was paid to make that video. So if you do invest into this company, make sure you do it because you believe in this company, not because I made a video, because I've admit to you guys that I was paid to make that video, and I've drawn a resistance line at around, and the thing about these companies, they're penny stocks. So penny stocks can be manipulated very easily because it's such a small market cap, such a small share dilution is 25 million, market cap 2 million. So a group of millionaires can move this company alone. Not even a group of millionaires, one millionaire alone can move this company all the way up. Let's say a group of millionaires each put $1 million each, and they put $10 million into this company can skyrocket, and they can easily manipulate it. That's the thing about these penny stocks. So I've drawn a support line here at 70 cents, and this was back in the day, back when I made that IMT video, and I drawn the resistance line at around 35 cents. I think anything below 40 cents is a good buying opportunity. Honestly, if you're buying at 70 cents, you're kind of gambling that this company is going to break past this resistance line. Past this resistance line, and uptrend or have a nice run, consolidate and push forward. So it's kind of tough to say, because right now when you look at their numbers, price to book is 1.27. That's a pretty good price to book. I do like their balance sheet. They have total assets of 2.275 million, and their market cap is 2 million. So that means they have more assets versus the size of their market cap. So it doesn't look like a bad company on paper. Even technical analysis, it's a sell, buy, and a strong buy. 1 minute it's a buy, strong buy, and a neutral. So it's a tough one to call. I personally would not buy at the top of this resistance line. It could break through. Anything's possible. It could break past this resistance line, and maybe we could start seeing to go up to 12 cents. I might as well draw these lines for you guys. We could see it go back up to 12 cents, and then if it breaks past that, we could see it go back up to 20 cents. Anything's possible, but as of now, it's trading in between these lines, and until we see it break past this resistance line here and continue to push forward, I would personally be waiting for it to go under 4 cents for me to start a position. But it's just not a company for me. Penny stocks are always risky, so you guys should always know that. How's it going, Andrew? MedMen, I actually own some MedMen right here. I bought some MedMen at $3.71, and the reason why I bought MedMen is because I really like the company. We'll talk about MedMen right now. I'll tell you guys why I like this company. There's many reasons as to why this company is a good company, but I'm just gonna, let me just pull up the charts. I'm just gonna give you a quick chart and stock analysis. Wow, I'm not even typing this in right. So MedMen Enterprises, let's hope I have some supports and some resistance lines. So yeah, I do. That's perfect. So right here, you guys could see, I'll show you guys, I'm showing you guys part of my portfolio right here. I have 400 MedMen shares, and I purchased them at $3.71. You guys could see that right here, $3.71. I'm currently up only 7%. It was a small position. I was hoping that it would decline some more so I can increase my position. Unfortunately, I timed it right in the bottom, and it bounced up almost immediately as soon as I bought it. So right here, you can see a support line that I drew at around $3.60. Let's pull up some 15-minute charts. So I drew a support line at around $3.60, and immediately it bounced up when it hit this support. Like, I drew a downtrend line and a support, and right now, usually when it happens, this little triangle pattern, you kind of see it consolidate and either push up forward or start downtrending even more. So MedMen hit 360 and immediately bounced up. So I ended up buying MedMen at 371 right here, thinking that MedMen was going to uptrend to this support line. So unfortunately, MedMen had a nice little spike and then started downtrending. At this point, I held my position. I think I have another support line. I was hoping it would go back down to $3.50. That would be my next buying point if MedMen went down to $3.50. Unfortunately, it never went that low, so I did not buy more MedMen shares. And now, as you could see, MedMen went up, and it even hit this resistance line here at $4.20. I have a resistance line at around let's say 425. There's a resistance line for MedMen. No, it's more like 423. And I drew this line before, because it right here, it acted as a resistance line here and here, and what do you know, it hit this resistance line and started declining again. So now the reasons why I like MedMen. On paper, MedMen looks really good. So this company, total assets, 400 million, 90 million in assets, 490 million. Market cap is 531 million. So this company has almost as much assets as the size of their market cap. And I think this company can go into the $1 billion market cap. On top of that, I like the charts. This company, obviously it's downtrending. It could be scary. It could be catching a falling knife. But I think that this company has potential to go up to $8 to the $8 range. So you could easily double your money with MedMen. That would be amazing if MedMen went back up to $8. But right now, obviously, I wanted to break past this $3.23 resistance line, hoping it starts trading in between this line. I have another resistance at 440, and then I would probably collect some profits at 440 for MedMen. Personally, I do like MedMen. Technical analysis says it's a buy, and a neutral. 1 minute says it's a sell, a buy, and a strong sell. So it is in the bottom half of its 52-week range. I'm a shareholder now, so I'm hoping MedMen pushes forward. And that's it for MedMen. Let's move on to the next company, Supreme. Oh, I sold out of Supreme too early. As you guys could see right here, I used to own some Supreme, some fire. I purchased Supreme at $1.99. I'm pretty sure I sold at like $2.18 or something. I had 2,000 shares and I sold them all, and I pretty much just held on to one share just in case it went back down below 199. Unfortunately, I sold it out too soon. I do like Supreme Cannabis though. I sold out too soon. We could analyze the chart if you guys want to. I just want to see Jeff JD, where's the next pullback for what? How's it going, IJ? Nice to see you here. Join Hustlers member group. Hit the join button. What's $5? Thank you, IJ. That's true. $4.99 a month, and you guys could join my membership group. You guys have the option to give me any request, and I'll do videos for whatever company you guys want. And also your requests always come first. If you guys are watching my live stream and you have a company you want to request, your request always comes first. So join my membership group. If not, that's totally fine. I appreciate the view. I appreciate my members. It doesn't matter. You guys are all superstars. I just hit 11,000 subscribers, so I'm super happy about that. Slowly declining. Now I'm at 11,006. So stop unsubbing, guys. Just kidding. Let's see how many likes I got. Maybe it's time to beg for some likes. 23. Let's try to get this to 50 likes, guys. Thank you, Matt. So let's see what else you guys have to what you want me to look at. Oxley. Oh yeah. So Oxley XLY. This company has been on fire, and I currently hold 9,000 shares of Oxley. I'm not going to be showing you guys until I decide to sell some Oxley. But I'll analyze the charts. But Oxley has been on fire. I've been talking about Oxley in my morning live streams for quite some time, and I was saying Oxley is a buy at 70 cents. And as you can see here, I have a support at 70 cents, and it hit that support. And honestly, I've made a few live streams in the morning where you guys brought up Oxley, and I always said I think Oxley's overvalued. But I still think this company can push forward. I believe this company can go back up to eventually one day to the $1.50 range, to the $1.20 range. But just so you know, I do think this company is overvalued. So if Oxley hits $1.20, I'm probably going to be selling between 5,000 to 6,000-7,000 shares. I currently own 9,000 shares of Oxley. I want to be holding on to 2,000 max as my core position, maybe 2,000 as my core position. Yeah. So Oxley, let's take a look at Oxley. As you can see, Oxley was trading in between this support and this resistance here. There was an 80-cent resistance line, 70-cent support line, and it was uptrending. And it hit this. Obviously, we've seen a huge run with Oxley. We've seen it gap up. There's a gap up here, and we've seen it immediately break past this 80-cent support. We've seen it immediately break past this $1 support resistance line. So at this point, I do think Oxley is overbought, but that doesn't mean that it's still gonna start declining. Technical analysis says it's a buy, a strong buy, a strong buy. 1 minute says it's a buy and a strong buy, strong buy. What I'm hoping for is Oxley keeps pushing forward to $1.20 and beyond if possible. But if Oxley hits $1.20, maybe even $1.15, I'm gonna definitely be collecting some profits with Oxley. And the moment that happens, I'll be making the video. So, but I'm telling you guys right now, $1.15 to $1.20. I'm collecting profits with Oxley. Anything beyond that, I'm definitely collecting some profits. It would be amazing to see it break this $1.20 resistance line, but I don't know. We'll take a look at their financials, why I think Oxley's overvalued. Right now, price to sales 391. I think that's way too high. Price to revenue 59 million. I mean 59 million. Also too high. Price to book 3.7, not bad. The thing I do like about Oxley though is their total assets. They have total of 501 million in assets, and their market cap is 539 million. I think this could possibly go to the $1 billion market cap, especially because they have the total assets of 501 million. So I won't be surprised to see Oxley go to $1 billion in market cap, but that would mean that Oxley would go to $2 a share. which the thing is, it's very possible because we've seen it do it in the past. But it doesn't necessarily mean that because it's happened in the past, it's going to happen again. But I'm just saying it is a possibility, and which is why I do want to hold on to a core position of Oxley of 2,000 shares, because if it does go up past this 180 support, I mean resistance right here, $2 could be a possibility, but that's just strictly speculation. It's not 100%. Right here, Oxley just moved basically because of hype, and right now it is overvalued in my books, but I'm still gambling with it. I'm holding on to 9,000 shares of Oxley, and I'm hoping it goes to 120, and I'll be selling minimum half of my shares if it goes to 120. So yeah, that's it for Oxley. Do you think it's a good idea? Do I think what's a good idea? MedMen Capital Connection. MedMen has lawsuits and problems right now. They do, but that's why I have a small position. 400 shares is a very small position. $1,493. For me, that's a pretty small position. I was willing to risk it, and right now I'm up 7%. So if it goes below, I showed you guys already. I already spoke about MedMen. I told you I'll be buying some more MedMen. I think my support was at 340. So if MedMen goes back down to 340, I would be happy, and I'd probably buy another 400 to 600 shares. So that's why I always start off with small positions, just in case the company continues to decline. I will buy some more shares. Even hemp, I have 2002 hemp shares at $1. I think it's $1, and my average cost is $1.05. So I would love to see hemp go below 99 cents, and I actually made an order today for hemp. As you could see, I've tried to buy 2,000 hemp shares at $1, and my order expired. It did not go through. But yeah, MedMen, I'm still willing to risk it with MedMen. So let's see if you guys have any more requests. Andrew, DG, I collected on Grin, 52-week high, bought at 6 cents. That's very good for you, Andrew. We can take a look at Grin real quick. I'm not sure if I have that on my watch list. Grown Rogue. Actually, I do have it on my watch list. That's some very nice gains, Andrew. From 6 cents to 40 cents. I can't even do the math. I think that's like 7 times your money. 6 times 8. Yeah, I think you made 800% there, close to that. My math might be a little off, but that's good for you, man. What percentage of portfolio would you say is a good number to invest in one stock? It depends on the company. It depends if it's a swing trade. It also depends if it's a long-term investment. I think the most I have invested into one stock is probably like 12%, 13% of my portfolio. When I'm doing swing trades, I usually just gamble with less than 1%, 2%. I gamble with like $1,000 or $2,000. So it all depends on what kind of position you're starting. If it's a company that you believe in and it's a long-term position that you're getting at a cheap price, you could invest as much as you want. So it really depends. But if it's like a gamble, if it's a swing trade, I would say less than 5% for a gamble. But if it's a long-term position that you're going to be holding long-term and you for sure know, I think anything, even 50% is all right. If it's a good company, why not? So yeah, it all depends on what you're investing. Andrew, what's your best stock right now? You are a hardcore subscriber. Yes, Andrew, I appreciate Andrew so much. I always see him on all my live streams, commenting on my videos. I appreciate when you guys comment, when you guys leave likes, everything. You guys are awesome. All the support, it pushes me to keep making videos, except you guys are not giving me 50 likes. Come on, guys, let's get this to 50 likes. Yeah, where is Neurosis? He's probably like polishing his yacht right now. That's what I think. Where do you guys think Neurosis is? I think he's either polishing his yacht, or he's going Lambo shopping, one or the other, or he's sleeping. So we'll look at higher. I know someone wants to look at higher. So this is higher car. I'm gonna take a look at higher car. Bought Monday, went up $10, sold, made 3K. Nice. It's always good to hear you guys making some money. Markets have been nice this week. Everyone, I'm pretty sure, should be making some pretty good money. Too late to buy T-God. I don't want to say it's too late, but I do believe T-God has it's possible that T-God can go up to $8 by the end of 2019. I think that's like my price target by the end of 2019. T-God going to $8, $9. But there's also room for downfall. So if you want to buy T-God, it is a gamble. It's kind of like a coin toss. It could go down, and if you're prepared to average down, then sure, but it also could go up, and then you might miss out on the company. So it's a tough one because it's already made such a huge run. You don't want to chase a stock, but if you're prepared to average down, then yeah. And then John Hughes said it, no risk, no reward. So you guys can make your own decision. So let's take a look at higher. So I've already drawn some lines for higher, and they look out of whack. They don't even look straight, and it looks way too steep of an uptrend. But let's look at their technical analysis. A buy, and a strong buy. The 1 minute, it's a sell, strong sell, strong sell. I'm gonna pull up the 5-minute charts, see what's going on here. So they broke past this resistance line, and it now could possibly be acting as a support. We're starting to see it act as a support. We might see another resistance here, but then it's broke past that. And then we kind of see, hold on, let me just draw another line right here. So this company is definitely uptrending. Let's look at them on paper, see how they look. Price to sales 25, that is a little high. Price to revenue is a 10, also a little high. Total assets 9 million, market cap 80 million. I want to look at their 1-year charts, see if we have any those lines look so bad in the 1-year chart. So this is a pretty fresh IPO. This company IPO'd July 2018. I think I've spoke about this company before, and it's really hard to predict companies that are so new. Let me just fix this line because it's not straight. It currently is uptrending. It's definitely near the top of its 52-week high. I personally don't like betting on companies that are near the top of their 52-week range, but right now momentum could be pushing it forward. And there's so many possibilities right now. It could continue uptrend, start trading in between these lines right here, or it could bounce off this support right here. This one's a tough one to call because it's a fairly new IPO. It just IPO'd July 2018. On paper, it doesn't look amazing, but it doesn't look horrible. So it's my biggest concern is the top of its 52-week range. But then again, it's a fresh IPO, so it could just be making a nice run. It's tough to call. I personally would not be investing into this company, but it doesn't mean just because I won't invest in it doesn't mean it's not gonna make a run. Can someone give me an input on CUB Water? What do you think of Water? I'm gonna take a look at them right here. The Roses is praying to this. Yeah, he's probably finding another hot pick. I was literally thinking, where is Neurosis? Yeah. IJ, for swing trade, it depends. If you got balls and you believe in a company, I'm not gonna lie, like with Kieran, I put 12,000 I think into Kieran, and I made pretty decent money with Kieran in that swing trade. I made almost $1,000 with them, and 12,000 is like around a little bit less than 10% of my portfolio. So it depends. I would say less than 10%, but if you want to be safe, I would say between 1 to 5. If you have a very good gut feeling, I would gamble with less than 10%. Honestly, in the end, it's your choice. You could possibly make more money if you gamble with 25%, but just know that you also have the possibility of losing more money. Yes, Oxley made a huge run today. What's up, Robin Hood Warrior? We're just looking at companies right now, and we're about to look at Water, WTER. I think that's Alkaline Water. Whoops. So this company, I think we had a nice buying opportunity. Actually, I'm going to look at the Canadian ticker symbol because I think I have supports and resistance drawn in. So yeah, let's take a look at the Canadian ticker symbol. I'm sorry to my American friends. Unfortunately, I don't have lines for this company right now. We missed a nice little buying opportunity at 350. We've seen it recently go up to okay, let's start drawing some resistance lines right here. We have a nice resistance line for alkaline water at around $5.20. So this would be a nice selling point for me if it went that high. But we obviously have some obstacles we got to go through. There's another previous resistance here at around, I would say, $4.60. We have a resistance line right here, and we currently have a support at 375. I think anything below 375, I would be tempted to start a position with them. Even now at 385, we're pretty close, so that would be a nice time to start position. But let's not forget, there's also the possibility that this company can go back down to $3.30. So right now, we kind of see them trading. Oh, let's fix this line. We kind of see alkaline trading between $4.60 and $3.30. It's broken past the support line right here. If it goes below the support line, it would be nice to pick up at $3.30. I think that would be my safest bet. So if I ever see alkaline go as low as $3.30, I will 100% start a position in this company just as a swing or a day trade. Right now it is I do think it's still a pretty good buying point, but you're right in the middle. Let's see how low we are. I think we're right at the bottom of the 52-week range. So let's look at the 1-year chart. No, so this company, I think you're right in the middle of its 52-week range. This company has but this was right from IPO. This company IPO'd at $1 and pretty much has been uptrending ever since. So let's not forget the possibility that this company could go down to $2, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. So right now, honestly, it's a coin toss. It's definitely a coin toss. This company can easily go back up to past the $5 resistance line right here. We even have a nice support here at $7. So you're gambling that this company will go up. Let me just show you a line right here. It's like a 50-50 chance. This company can go up to the $6 resistance, or it can go bounce below the $2.30. So it's kind of a coin toss. Which way is this company gonna go? Right now, it's hard to say. Technical analysis says it's a sell. This company can easily break below this $3.30 support line. It could easily break past this $3.30, back down to this $2.20 support. So it's kind of a gamble. Technical analysis says this company is a sell and a strong sell. Let's look at their financials. Price to book 166. That's a little high for me. Total assets is 11 million, and their market cap is 148 million. On paper, it's not amazing. It's not scary, but it's not the greatest valuations that I've seen. So honestly, I think at this point, Alkaline Water, I think this is the company, right, is a coin toss. It's 50-50 chance. It could easily go back up to $6 and beyond, or it could easily dip back down to $22.20. So that's Alkaline Water. Neurosis is praying to the stock. US pot market is young, just getting started. Yes, I agree 100% with that. Cena, how many percent? What about the IPO? Bought at 30 cents. You guys are typing fast. I can't keep up. What did you say? Which IPO? What about the IPO on WWT Waterways? IPOs are always tough. I could try to take a look at it, but usually there's not enough information on tradingview.com. Fidelity 495 trades. USA here. Andrew, you guys are quick typers. Wait, what was that IPO you just said? It's almost been an hour. Let's see how many likes you guys have given me. Don't forget, guys, give me a quick little thumbs up. Try to get me to 50 likes. 15 more thumbs up and we get to 50. So let's see, what company were you talking about? IJ, Waterways, WWT. Waterways. So this is a fairly new IPO, 32 cents. Literally one line. We won't see nothing from this. Let's look at the 5 minutes at least. Yeah, there's not much information. Everything's a neutral. So this company has a market cap of 273,000. Shares outstanding 4 million. At this point, I think sky's the limit because it's such a small market cap, 273,000. Even if the market cap goes up to 1 million, you've quadrupled your money. You've 4 times your money. It is a penny stock, so at any given point this company could go bankrupt. It's worth 32 cents a share. Total assets 82,000. Market cap 273,000. It's definitely a small cap, penny stock. Always risky, but it's such a small cap, 273,000, that you're gambling that this company's market cap grows to 1 million, maybe 2 million, which is definitely possible. But with such a small amount of assets of 82,000, that kind of makes it way overvalued if it goes that high. Not enough information, no price to earnings. This company has not announced earnings yet, so I'm not even sure if it's a profitable company yet. It's tough to say just by looking at these charts, except for if it goes to 20 cents, that's pretty much how low has this company been. Day range, this company has been as low as 24 cents and it's been as high as 35 cents. So based on this day range, I would obviously like to buy at 24 cents, but this company is way too new to know what's really good with it. WWT, it's a fresh IPO, small cap. You guys can keep an eye out on it if you want to. Nothing to shake stick. Maryland 34%. Zach, you can't trade Namaste on Robinhood. That sucks. Namaste, I bought some Namaste shares at 72 cents. I actually have 2 portfolios. I'll be showing you guys my second portfolio one of these days. I made some pretty decent coin on it and took a few gambles with it, but I'll show you guys one of these days because I do have a second portfolio that I do swing trades with that I've been keeping a secret from you guys. I use interactive brokers. Yeah, that's true. Robinhood is free, but I think that in a way there are some fees or something. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Unfortunately, in Canada we don't have Robinhood. We do have something else, but I did not like the reviews on it. So yeah, let's jab that like button. Smash that like button, guys. 14 more likes. So I'm gonna do maybe 1-2 more requests and then we'll call it a day. Since I see ACB, might as well talk about Aurora Cannabis. And I have a lot of nice lines for Aurora Cannabis. So let's pull up the 1-year charts for Aurora Cannabis. Right now, obviously, for the longest time, we've seen Aurora Cannabis uptrending. And I've spoke about this a lot of times. I would love to see Aurora Cannabis uptrend in between these lines right here. In between this support here and this resistance line here. Because if Aurora Cannabis pushes up too quick, too soon, I do think Aurora Cannabis will decline. Also, I want to show you guys these charts right here. And I don't know if you guys pay attention to Cyberworld 7. But he's made a pretty good point, and it makes sense because right here we have the Bollinger Bands and the 50 I think it was the, let me see which one. I think it's the 50-day trading 50-day average. Let me see what indicators I have on. I have the 50-day moving average plus the Bollinger Bands, and the purple is the 50-day and the orange is the Bollinger Bands. And usually when you see that middle Bollinger Band cross with the 50-day, you start to see the company downfall. Also, what I noticed is when you see the stock price go way below this bottom average right here, you do see it make a nice run. So you've seen it way below here, make a nice run. Right here, you've seen it go way above this top average, and you've seen it decline. Right now, if you look at Aurora Cannabis, it's going above this top average. So I think very soon Aurora might have a quick little decline just to trade in between these lines. Normally what you do see is it does trade in between the Bollinger Bands, and when it goes below it, it pushes forward. Right here you've seen it go below and then it had a nice run. Right now you're starting to see it trade on top. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to happen and it's gonna decline. Right here you see the Bollinger Band and the 50-day average cross, and as soon as it crossed, what happened? It made a nice run. So if it does start declining, I would love to see Aurora Cannabis. Obviously I don't want to see Aurora Cannabis fall down, but I would love to see Aurora Cannabis decline and then bounce off this support right here and then immediately continue to push forward. I think that would be the best case scenario for this stock. If it continues to uptrend in between these lines and then eventually breaks past this $14 resistance line and then eventually starts trading in between $14 and $16 and then eventually breaks to new all-time highs, that would be the best case scenario for Aurora Cannabis. But let's keep in mind, on paper, Aurora Cannabis is overvalued. Price to sales 243, price to revenue 112. Total assets 4.8 billion with a market cap of 13 billion. In my books, that is a little overvalued, but these pot companies, their valuations don't have to make sense. I like Aurora. I'm still holding on to a small position, very small position. This is my core position. I've already pretty much got rid of the rest. I'm up 81% on my Aurora Cannabis shares, and I currently hold 250 shares at 724. Keep in mind, I used to have over 3,700 shares of Aurora, and over time I've collected profits. But yeah, if there's any more requests, I'll do one more. If not, we're gonna call it a night. 10K minimum balance, and I'm my own broker. Nice. John Hughes got effed over. Unfortunately, we cannot swear on these live streams. I'm smoking all medical bourbon. I haven't smoked in so long, guys. One of these live streams, I might just do it. Just kidding. I try to look for a ticker symbol IIPR. Unfortunately, I cannot find it. Ooh, I'm getting tired. It's 10:30 here. Gotta get ready for that morning live stream. So did you guys sell any shares today? Did you guys make some money today? What companies are you gonna call out for the week? Any hot companies? Any companies you guys are looking at for the rest of the week? Fidelity trade $4.95 a trade. Is that only in the US, or is that in Canada as well? What do you guys think of PYX? Why are you not smoking? Honestly, it makes me super lazy. If I smoke throughout the day, I get real lazy, and then I'm not productive. I don't want to do anything. And if I live stream while I'm smoking, I'm definitely gonna sound super dumb. When I'm high, I get pretty dumb and slow and lazy. So that's pretty much the best way to put it. We could look at Nvidia. I like Nvidia, but I own some Nvidia and then I sold Nvidia. The only thing is, when I sell a company, I usually don't like to look at it because sometimes it continues to move up. And let me guess, nope, it's been trading in between these lines. This is actually a pretty old support and resistance that I've drawn. Actually, it's broken past its resistance. I remember buying the video around like 130 something, I forget. I made a video on it, probably on one of my live streams. And then I immediately sold. Nvidia kind of has been trading sideways in between this $132 and $162 support and resistance line. We've recently saw it go above this resistance line, and who knows, Nvidia might continue to start uptrending. Right now, technical analysis for Nvidia is a buy and a strong buy. The 1 minute, it's a buy. On paper, they're still a profitable company. Price to earnings is a 28. Total assets 13 billion, market cap 102 billion. Like, they don't look horrible on paper. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. Obviously, I did catch it in the bottom, and maybe I sold too soon. I just collected my profits and I ran with it. At this point, I'm probably not going to be looking to buy Nvidia unless it goes back down to this support below $132. Then I might start another position with Nvidia. But yeah, let's see what else you guys have to say. Mexico outdoor. That's why only 5%. I smoke all day and super hyper. Do you day? Hold on. What did you say? Do you day trade? I do day trade. I day trade. I swing trade, and I also hold on to core positions. So I kind of do it all. Because there's some positions that I immediately get rid of that same day. Sometimes I hold them overnight, and sometimes and then usually what I do is I hold on to a core position. So I make my profits, I run with it, and then I hold on to a core position long term, just in case that company continues to run up for the next 10-20 years. That way I don't look back and punch myself in the face for missing out on good opportunities. Unfortunately, I don't buy or call options. I don't put puts on companies. I don't trade options. They are risky. Obviously you can make a lot more money trading options. I just feel like maybe sometimes I would only do it if I'm almost 100% sure on the company. That's the only way I would trade an option, if I'm 100%, which it's hard to be 100% in a company. So that's the only way I'll trade options. I've seen a lot of people lose money trading options. Obviously I've seen people make a lot of money trading options, but I feel like options are a lot more riskier, and sometimes it's hard to predict. Like sometimes you trade an option and it goes up and you're still not making money. So it's like, I think you got to practice it and you got to know it real well. Robin Hood Warrior smokes all day too. I might do it one of these days. Just I do it to go to bed. That's the only time I do it, is when I'm about to go to bed. How's it going, Coinstacks? Seeds, is that another company you want to look at? SEEDS. If that's a company, we could definitely look at it. I'll look at a couple more companies. Nope, I don't find. And I think I saw someone type ISO, so we could look at ISO. ISO Energy, penny stock, and a fairly new IPO. This company IPO'd in 2017. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little tired, which is a good sign because usually I have insomnia and have trouble sleeping. So this company is uptrending. It's not a very steep uptrend, slowly uptrending after a huge downfall since its IPO. It is a penny stock though, so keep in mind penny stocks are always risky. Penny stocks can always turn into sub penny stocks, and then can always turn into bankrupt companies. So when you invest in the penny stocks, it's a high risk, high reward. So right now we see this company uptrending in between this support and this resistance line. Let me just fix it. Let's take a look at them on paper. So technical analysis, buy, strong buy, and a strong buy. 1 minute buy, strong buy, strong buy. So it looks good on paper. On technical analysis, looks good, but never gamble on technical analysis. Price to book 0.76, fairly undervalued. Total assets 50 million, market cap 30 million. So this company looks undervalued. Has a market cap of 50 million. I mean, total assets of 50 million and a market cap of 30 million. So this company, in my books, looks undervalued. But my question is, why did this company look like it pretty much crashed as soon as it IPO'd? It IPO'd at around 69 cents. Had a nice spike, probably a pump and dump all the way to 170, and then a huge downfall to 28 cents. So was this company a pump and dump? We also do see a nice support line right here. So if this company goes down to 28 cents, that might be a good buying opportunity for a day trade, swing trade. But let's always keep in mind, it's a penny stock. Penny stocks are super risky. Let's see if we can find another support line right here. It seems to be bouncing right here. Recently broke past this support line at around 55 cents. We see a support. So yeah, we see support at 55 cents. It's currently uptrending, so it probably might break past the support. It would be nice to see it continue this uptrend pattern. But yeah, this company does look undervalued. It is a buy. Technical, it actually looks like a really good penny stock, but it's always risky. If I were to start a position, I would personally wait for the 28 cents just to be safe. But you can never, it's never safe with a penny stock. It's always a risk, high risk, high reward. So if you're a gambler, you want to make that quick buck, this doesn't look like a bad company. Obviously you got to do your own due diligence and take a look at this company. So this is a uranium company. Uranium, that's actually really good. I like I would love to diversify my portfolio, and why not with our uranium stock? Thank you for the providing value to us through your vids. No problem, Robinhood Warrior, anytime. I always appreciate the support. You guys are all amazing. INSY, I could look at INSY. I'll look at a couple more. I'm starting to get a little tired. I just want to lay down, relax, maybe take my dog for a walk. Get ready for the live stream tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be live streaming half an hour before the markets open. INSY, it looks like I've already drawn a support line here at around $3.50. We've seen a support line. We have a resistance here, which it's broke. This one's kind of volatile. This is a $4.80. It's not even a penny stock. It looks like a penny stock the way it moves. So right here, $4.70, and then of course we've seen it make let's see right here. So what I think could possibly happen is it's gonna start trading in between this support at 475 and this resistance at 575. It might start trading in between these two lines. I think a good buying opportunity. For some reason I've already had a support line at around $3.45. Technical analysis says it's a sell and a strong sell. 1 minute it's a buy and a strong buy. Let's take a look at their valuations. This company doesn't look bad. 3.98 price to revenue, 3.98 price to sales. Market cap of 192 million, and total assets 192 million and a market cap of 326 million. It doesn't look bad on paper. Let's look at the 5-year chart. Is this a company that's been on the downfall? See, that's kind of scary to me. A company that has been at one point this company was a $45 company, and now it's a $4.80. So I think that's like 1,000% is dropped, or 100%. I'm not even sure. But let's take a look at them even more long term. So yeah, this company has definitely been on the downfall. Look at that. At one point it was 640 and now it's at 4. So this company, you gotta do some more research on this company. Find out why this company has dropped so much, all the way from 640 to 480. Like, is this company gonna be a penny stock soon? That's probably why this company looks good on paper, because it's undervalued, because it's not a profitable company, no PE ratio. Definitely a risky company, because of the fact that it's been dropping for the past, like, let's see how many years it's been dropping. Since 2001, since that crash after 2001, this company has dropped and never fully recovered. So definitely a gamble, potential to make a huge run, but invest at your own risk. This is a company I would personally stay away from. So I think I'm gonna call it a day. It's been over an hour. Thank you guys for joining me. Let's see how many likes I got. Don't forget to leave me a like, guys. We're at let's see, 40 likes, 10 more likes till we get to 50. I'm gonna see you guys at the morning live stream. Thank you guys for joining me. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for the 11,000 subscribers. Hopefully more to come. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Better than smoking meth. Yes, that's for sure. Anything's better than smoking meth. So you guys could, I don't know if you guys could still chat away when I leave the live stream, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. 9 a.m. my time, Eastern Pacific, half an hour before the markets open. Have a good night, guys.